Oh, good God, I've just got in from work. Hello, so this is a nice little intro. Oh, my cat is meowing. So today is the 1st of October and where the hell has September gone? I'm just going to try and vlog a little bit because I did really well for a couple of days throughout September. So I'm going to try and carry that malarkey on. Ta-da! Ah, what a hot little mess I am. My face looks like a different colour. Oh, that's much better. My makeup isn't that terrible, I don't think. Is it though? Is it? Just had a bit of a blinder of a day. Now I'm home and I'm boiling. I've literally just walked in the door and I left work late. It's just been a bit of a busy day. Put this in a top knot. I think I'm going to put a wash on and then I'm going to try something different for Din Dins and I'm going to try and film that, I guess. I need to get into some pyjamas. I'm like, I'm so warm. So all the arms. Oh, this is like, this angle right here is really doing it for you. Ding. Let's go and cook. Washing on. Let's feed this absolute leader. Him. Hey. Yes. I'm about to cook some dinner. I know that's so interesting. But I'm going to cook something I never have done before. And I'm going to take you along the ride. Along the ride. I'm going to take you along for the ride. Now that sounds dirty. Cut! I've got this bundle of sweet potatoes. I saw a Jamie Oliver recipe the other night. So I'm going to try and do my own version of that. But I'm not even going to look at his recipe. I'm not even going to touch it. I'm just going to kind of go off my memory and see if I can do it. First things first, I'm going to not say that line because we do not say Iggy Azalea in this house. Do you hear me? I'm warning you. I'm going to preheat the oven just because it's supposedly good to do that. So let's do that. Whilst that's preheating, I'm going to get my ingredients together because I haven't done that. So let's go do that and then I'll be a bit more prepared. Okay, so I've been a bit better and I've organised a few bits. I have got my food processor and I'm going to use this little attachment here because I want it shredded. So I'm going to use that and plug it in a second. I've got mushrooms because I think it didn't call for mushrooms, the recipe, but I think mushrooms would be nice. I've got 2 types of cheeses, so I've just got normal mozzarella cheddar and, okay, Italians are going to kill me. Parmigiano Reggiano. Yeah? Nailed it, didn't I? Nailed it. Some eggs, and then I've got some herbs. So I've got rosemary, salt and pepper, and I've got garlic salt because I cannot be bothered to chop things. I've got milk, because I might use a drop of milk, and I have olive oil. So I think that will be very... Wait, will you focus? Why will you not? Focus! Okay, this is just going to be me focusing on stuff. But yay, it's okay, it can focus. And obviously sweet potatoes. So let's see how this goes. Let's plug in the food processor. In his recipe, he didn't actually peel them. He used them with the skins. So I'm gonna do the same because I think that's more rustic and I'm lazy. They're not small, but they're not large. Medium. They're what you'll call a medium size. So they're about this big. So I'm thinking I might use 3. I'm going to wash them first. And I've washed my hands, just in case you're wondering. The only things I am going to chop off are the little nubbins at the end because they can be quite tough. So I'm just going to chop them off. And then I'm going to chop these into like small chunks because it's not going to fit inside the food processor this size. It's nice to clean up as you go, isn't it? It is, yes. So we're gonna, oh, you know, it's really weird when you haven't got a recipe and you've never done something before. But let's be adventurous. Let's try this. kind of looking how I want it to look. Whee! We have blended or shredded the potatoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up some cheese. So I've just cracked 2 eggs into the middle. I'm now going to add all of this cheese. I'm like, do I do that? I don't know. We don't know this. And I'm going to add a splash of milk as well. I'm going to just add a little drop. I'm also going to just add plenty of pepper, because who doesn't love pepper, and a little bit of salt. Please note, I'm adding garlic salt, but garlic salt doesn't taste like salt. I could cut up real garlic, but again, I'm being kind of lazy. I'm not being that lazy, I'm making this from scratch. And I'm just adding some rosemary. Adding a lot of rosemary. I'm gonna add a bit more pepper. And then also, I'm just gonna add a drop of olive oil as well, just a small drop. Then I'm just gonna get my hands in and just mix. Oh, this feels so horrible. Oh, this feels so nasty. Jamie, in his recipe, he actually put this in little muffin trays. And I think I'm going to do the same, only because I don't think these will hold together on their own. So, just greased up all of my cake like spaces. What are they called? Like, I don't know. I've greased them up and I'm going to put the mixture in the individual cases. So I filled up all the cake trays, and as you can see, the mixture actually filled the entire casing perfectly. I have squished them down really tightly because I'm thinking if they're quite compact, they might hold together a little bit better. That's my thinking anyway. So I'm going to pop these in the oven now for 35 minutes at gas mark 6. I'm going to see how they do. They're getting firmer and like more like congealed. That sounds really disgusting, but they feel like they're like moulding together better. They're browning a bit. They've been on for 15 minutes, so they're just browning right at the tips. Leave it for about another 5 to 7 minutes and then check on them again. That is perfect. Without blowing my own trumpet, that is really good. You know, it actually tastes really meaty. It tastes like it's got a bacony taste to it, but it has no meat in it. You can really taste the cheese. The cheese really helps because some of it's gone crispy and some of it's like melted and it's quite soft, and then some of it is like harder, but it's holding it all together. It just tastes really good. It tastes really, really yummy. And oh yeah, I would highly recommend trying this. I honestly think it's worthwhile. So I'm gonna now take a few photos of it, and then I'm gonna eat it because I'm really hungry. So if I don't see you later on, I'll see you tomorrow.